You're listening to The John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Ferris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris. Good Wednesday to you, fine sir.
Yeah, it is Wednesday. That means I'm going to win something. That's why we call it that.
That's how we do things.
Just so you know.
That's how we roll.
See, if we just said Wednesday, you wouldn't really know.
You wouldn't know what people were talking about.
You'd be very confused.
All there is to it. Holy cow, that election. Holy smokes.
Did not see that coming.
Man, me either. Who else is going, whoa, boy. Holy cow. Man. Woo.
Here's the thing I look forward to. No more text messages.
Man.
Anybody else sick of the text messages leading up to Election Day this year? Did you get a bunch, Dan?
Yeah, and some of them I'm going, how the heck did you get access to my phone?
I don't know, but
weird.
I'd love to see somebody make that go away.
All right, it's a little decompression event here. This is a national event. There's always something going on nationally, a little celebration. Today happens to be Go to an Art Museum Day.
Oh,
okay.
Nice.
Go to an Art Museum Day.
Do you have a favorite art museum?
I used to spend a lot of time, I'm a Minneapolis kid.
Yeah.
So Minneapolis Institute of Arts was kind of a big deal. I try to get by there a couple times a year.
We went to the Chicago Art Institute Museum, and that was really cool. But my favorite is still a place called the City Museum.
The City Museum.
The City Museum in St. Louis.
Oh, really?
It is so cool.
Okay.
It's the most boring name for the coolest museum I've ever
really
been to.
is. It was not at all what I was
City
expecting.
Museum?
Every now and again, the pavilion will have a cool look. Because I
yeah,
remember I made it a
cool.
point.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is quite a few years ago actually when I did when they had Norman Rockwell
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
stuff,
cool.
and that was kind of nifty.
That
All
is.
right, so go to an art museum day. Who's having birthdays today? So glad you asked. Jim Carrey
Happy birthday, Jim.
today.
I like him. He's kind of gone off the rails, but man, he's funny.
I love. First time I saw him, he was in Living Color.
Yeah.
He was hilarious. I
He's
thought,
so
who
funny.
is this lunatic?
Yeah.
He just kind of took it from there. All right, he was the Incredible Hulk from 1977 and 1982, Mr. America, two-time Mr. Universe champion Lou Ferrigno.
I've
Here we go, John.
had the opportunity
Go
to
ahead.
talk to his son, by the way.
Yeah.
Lou Ferrigno Jr.
Yeah, John couldn't get Lou's number, but he did talk to his son.
His son is also famous. You know who?
He's not, John.
You know who I also have scheduled? Bill Murray's brother. I do.
Yeah, Dolly Parton's sister.
I had her on last month.
Yeah.
Make fun all you want.
Oh, I do.
I know you do. I've noticed.
Lou is 71.
Nice.
I can never pronounce this guy's last name. I don't know why that is. Holy cow, he was married to Jessica Simpson.
Oh.
He was in one of the biggest boy bands of the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
98 Degrees. Nick
Lachey?
Nick Lachey.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick Lachey.
How were you going to say it?
I always look at it and go, lackey.
Oh, yeah.
Nick Lackey.
He probably is a lackey.
Yeah. He's
Hey, you lackey.
He's 49 today.
Nice.
Does
Okay.
reality TV, stuff like that. Of course, 98 Degrees had a lot of huge hits, including Fly With Me. Hey, that was in the Pokemon movie.
Oh, was it really?
Soundtrack, which I own. Invisible Man, The Hardest Thing. But from their blockbuster album, 98 Degrees and Rising, would you like a little taste of
Yes.
1998, I Do Cherish You.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
All right, 98 Degrees. I do cherish you from the depths of my soul. It's beyond my control. I've wanted so long to say this to you. If you're asking, do I love you this much? Yes, I do. If you're asking, do I love you this much? I do. Oh, I do.
Beautiful.
Boy band.
That is so beautiful.
I was trying to find a lighter to hold in the air, and I don't have one. I don't know.
I think we should do a boy band. What would I be? What is it? You got the cute one, the dangerous. How does that break out, Heidi? Boy bands. They have their own.
There's
personas.
a formula. Yeah.
Yeah.
The dangerous one, the gangster one. Yeah.
Is there a funny
The
one?
sensitive one.
Can I be the funny one, or is that not a thing?
I don't think that's a thing.
not really a
Is that a
thing, no.
Okay, never mind then.
Some historical things worth noting this morning was 1907, the Cullinan diamond, the largest ever discovered. This thing's massive. It's over 3,000 carats.
Whoa.
It's like 1.5 pounds of diamond.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like the size of a softball.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, they found it, whatever, South Africa, and presented it to King Edward VII for his birthday.
Oh, wow.
Like, here you go, King.
Happy birthday.
There you go. Yeah,
Must be rough.
Just put it over there.
Yeah, put it with the rest.
Sit it with my other diamonds, you peasants.
Yeah, put it by the Amazon gift cards. And in 1989, communist East Germany officially throws open its borders, allowing citizens to travel freely into West Germany. Germans celebrate, dance on top of the Berlin Wall with David Hasselhoff.
Exactly. What else would you do?
You know, this is going to be great. How can we make this better? See if Hasselhoff can jump up here.
What's the Hoff up to?
What's Hoff doing?
It was hilarious. And John, I know you're a big sports freak, so from
yeah.
the world of sports, kind of.
Yeah.
1 year ago today, and this was huge, Julia Hurricane Hawkins sets world's record as first woman and first American her age to run the 100 meters. Did it during the Louisiana Senior Games. 1 minute, 3 seconds.
Nice.
Wow.
The Hurricane is 105 years old.
Holy cow.
What?
Not
She's
making that up.
105?
She was. Now she's 106 and still running.
Oh,
That
my
is
goodness.
insane.
I
1
just
minute,
saw-
3 seconds. That's over 300 yards. That's like 3 football
Wow.
fields.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Congrats.
Yeah, that's my God, I'd end up in emergency receiving.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
for
too.
sure. There's no way. There's no way.
My sister Jamie could probably do it, though. I saw her running skills recently.
And
Dan,
is Jamie
We'll have to
105?
show you this
we
video.
got to show you a video.
Oh my
Her
gosh.
son fell off a four-wheeler, and the four-wheeler kept going. And my sister was chasing the four-wheeler,
Through a
but she
field.
was running behind the four-wheeler, and it was
funny.
kind of curving. And her husband said, "Run where it's going, not where it's
Run
been."
where it's going.
She
not where
was
it's going.
following its exact path instead of running towards the machine.
I said, "I need the video, and I want to put some like Benny Hill music."
Benny
to
Hill
it."
music. It was so funny.
It is so adorable. I love you, Jamie. Sorry.
All right, hey, I know, you know, we all know. Let's just bounce forward.
Gonna do that. It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris.
In good times and not so good times, it's a good idea to be responsible when it comes to spending. At bettercreditcards.com, we're excited to see our friends like you get a better credit card to fit your needs. Some people like cards with the lowest possible interest rate. Others like cards with no annual fee. And some people like cards with points and perks to take advantage of all the extras available. Whatever you're looking for, we hope you find it at bettercreditcards.com. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com.
Time now for Back to the Basics in Healthcare with Balanced Life Chiropractic, and we've got Dr. Harley with us here. How you doing, Dr. Harley?
Doing great, John. November's here. It's getting cold again, but it's all great. Winter's great.
And yeah, we'll have Thanksgiving before you know it, then Christmas, then it'll be a whole new year. But as we get into this time of year where things get cold, that can pose some different health issues, can it?
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people woke up this morning and are feeling they're feeling the cold, right?
Yeah. And I'm driving around in a convertible with the top burned off, so I'm definitely feeling the cold this time of year.
Yeah. How are your joints feeling?
Better after I came to Balanced Life Chiropractic.
Well, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. So that's something I want to talk to you about. You know, a lot of your listeners probably have a little bit of joint aches and pains from the cold. And as we get older, you know, we start getting that arthritis, and the cold weather doesn't help with that. So people are always like, well, how can I help with this? You know, what can we do to, you know, make this better so I'm not dealing with this problem? So a lot of people are like, oh, it's just old age. I'll be fine with it, right?
So it's not something I have to deal with just because I'm getting older. I can get a little bit of help anyway.
Yeah, and not necessarily that we can get rid of the arthritis or all the aches and pains, right? But we definitely do see really good improvement with those, sore, achy joints, and, just helping people age better, right? And not have as much arthritis, or help it to feel a little better anyway.
So if people are noticing a change this time of year, what would be a good thing for them to do first? I suppose probably reach out to you, but are there things that we should be changing in our lifestyle as well?
Definitely, keep moving around, because, when it gets colder, right, we tend to want to stay inside and, watch some Netflix and all of that. But, arthritis is very much use it or lose it, right? It's kind of like, imagine a rusty gate. And if you don't use that gate, the rust builds up more and more and more. So the more you're using it, the rust is going to wear out. So it's going to be able to move better. Obviously, it's even better to, put some oil on that to help lubricate it, but you can't really do that to your joints. So biggest thing is stay mobile, stay moving. That will really help with those aches and pains. I know a lot of people talk about, like, they get up in the morning, they're a little sore, not feeling great, but then as they get moving throughout the day, it gets better.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing is movement.
Very nice. So if people would like to get some information on how chiropractic can be a help, they can reach out to you. How's the best way to get a hold of you?
Yeah, we'd love to be able to help them out. And I always, tell people, really our biggest thing is helping the joints get back into proper alignment so they're not wearing out as quickly, helping to improve, one, arthritis symptoms, and two, help them to not develop as much arthritis as well. But so they can give us a call at 605-215-1785 or shoot us a message on our Facebook page, Balanced Life Chiropractic.
Very, very nice. And you can also find them online. Their website is balancedlifesd.com.
How much do you pay for your wireless phone? Some people spend hundreds of dollars every month for their family. That's crazy! Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. Not 50, 15, 1-5. Yeah, $15 a month for premium wireless. It's time for a Mintervention from Mint Mobile. You can keep your same phone number. You may even be able to keep your same phone. Find out now at Mintervention.com. Learn more and sign up today at Mintervention.com. Premium wireless for just $15 a month at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
And now stuff Dan finds interesting. Yeah.
It is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. Dan, what do you find interesting on this Wednesday?
Well, let's see. Our friends, Mike, Darren, and the crew at Tire Motive, they've stepped up again this year, and I think this is year 3.
I think so, 3, maybe even 4. But they're amazing.
Yeah, along with Big Paws Canine Foundation, fantastic organization. Now, right through the end of the month, if not the end of the year, we'll see what happens. Every single oil change being done at Tire Motive, percentage of proceeds will go to Big Paws Canine Foundation.
You know how I'm celebrating? Yesterday, I dropped off my vehicle to have the oil changed.
That's right, you did. I picked you up.
Yeah, thanks for doing that, Dan.
Fantastic. So, yeah, you're going to need your oil change anyway in the next little while. Might as well do some greater good with it. So.
Absolutely.
And we have an oil change to give away from Tire Motive. Nice prize. I think so, too. All right, let's see. Who do we got? No, I didn't like what they did on Facebook. So
That's not how it works.
let's take a look here.
I just sent him the name. He's just looking for it.
She wouldn't have coffee with me, so
That is how it should work, isn't it?
here's a stand-up guy. All right, John Merrill.
Yeah! I love John. I was looking when I pulled his name, I searched the email. He's never won from us before, so congrats, John.
That's awesome.
John Merrill,
Known him
appreciate
for a
you
long
listening.
time. He's a
And this
great
is a
dude.
great prize.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. This isn't just some chippy low-rent thing. It's up to like a $50 value if you run high-end synthetic oil in your car. They'll take care of you. So,
They'll take good care of you.
Congratulations to John Merrill on that. Again, it is Military Month. It's November coming up on it. I love our military. And there's been some hubbubbery between U.S. and Russia.
Oh, really?
I'm not talking Ukraine here. This is a whole separate
What is
incident.
this all about?
Okay, there were some supposed shenanigans.
What kind of shenanigans?
You could even refer to it as a kerfuffle. I'm not exactly sure because it's still kind of up in the air, literally. U.S. Air Force has claimed officially that a pilot flying a KC-135 aerial tanker did not, in fact, intend to fly a penis pattern in front of a Russian naval base.
Oh, my gosh.
Over Syria.
I remember seeing this on the interwebs,
Yep. Saying, look, it was just kind of worked out that way. Turns out it's not the first time something like this has happened with our military.
Sadly, it's not.
Apparently, it's kind of a thing.
But it's always accidental. They're never making on-purpose penis patterns. They're always accidental penis patterns.
Yep.
I cannot believe I just said those words out loud on the radio.
Thanks, Dan. It's that kind of an interesting story. Now, while the Air Force is denying any intent to create the lewd flight path, military pilots have done so in the past, including an incident in 2018, which I'm sure we all recall.
I remember this.
Where 2 U.S. Marines were disciplined after flying a training aircraft in the shape of a wiener and testicles over the Salton Sea in California. And, oh, look, here's another.
No kidding?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, but then I have to think, okay, I'm a pilot, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm 20 something.
Right.
It's like, okay, ain't gonna take me long to do this. Why not?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, if they're going somewhere, they have to come back to where they're going. So it's going to make a pattern of some sort that comes back to the beginning. I mean, it might just be accidental.
I don't think so.
It could be.
Could.
Probably.
But probably not.
Come on.
Well, apparently the Russian thing, the KC-135 Stratotanker refueling plane remained for almost 2 hours up in the air over the Russian base. So, I mean, they took their time. But you don't want to color outside the lines. So, but, the Russians took exception to it. But our guys are saying, look, man, it just happened.
It just kind
of happened. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I found
That's very
found that
interesting.
Well, my inner 12-year-old also found it interesting.
I came across the story and just went, you know what? Yeah, all right, it's kind of funny.
Well, thank you, Dan.
Huge salute to our military. And I would guess
Yeah.
piloting any kind of military aircraft isn't easy, so being able to do that.
Yeah.
It's super
These
impressive.
guys are good, man. I love these guys.
Showing their skills.
It's fantastic.
I'm sure it was hard.
If I had the money, I'd hire these guys for a kid's birthday party. Hey, can you do a flyover?
I think we're done here. Dan, thanks for coming in, man.
My pleasure, you guys. Have a fantastic, blessed rest of the day. I'll catch up with you in the morning.
We'll do it. It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris.
In good times and not so good times, it's a good idea to be responsible when it comes to spending. At bettercreditcards.com, we're excited to see our friends like you get a better credit card to fit your needs. Some people like cards with the lowest possible interest rate. Others like cards with no annual fee. And some people like cards with points and perks to take advantage of all the extras available. Whatever you're looking for, we hope you find it at bettercreditcards.com. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Wednesday, November 9th, 2022. Equity markets advanced about 0.5% in mixed trading Tuesday as traders await the results of the midterm elections. The polls were mixed at midnight, so it could be anybody's game with the final vote tallied. The real driver of action, however, is a rise in the energy sector. The put energy sector ETF XLE at the highest levels in about 8 years. The move suggests a bullish tone to the energy market, which has been reporting windfall profits and announcing dividend increases and share repurchases. The risk this week is in the CPI index, which is due out tomorrow. Analysts have been shifting their estimates, and the net result is an increased expectation for consumer-level inflation versus earlier in the week. As it is now, economists are expecting core consumer inflation to run flat at 6.6% year over year, which is a record-setting level of inflation. The takeaway is the FOMC is not done with interest rate hikes, and they could maintain their 75 basis point pace into the end of the year or longer. You can get the inside track at marketbeatminute.com.